State Senator Royce West with another edition of the Austin Report. I'm in the district, I'm at home, I'm in my law office, and I'm bringing you this edition of the Austin Report from the senatorial district as opposed to in Austin, where we're now in the second special session to deal with a multitude of issues. The top of the list being voting rights. Critical race theory is still an issue that the governor has put on the special call. Let me talk to you about the voting rights issue. Thank you, House members, for being in Washington, trying to get Congress, trying to get Democrats in the Congress to unify, to do the job that we elected them to do. That is, make certain that we pass voting rights legislation that supports everyone's right to vote. You know as well as I that historically, we've only been able to get that right, or those rights protected, through federal legislation. Democrats have the power. Let's make certain we get it done. In Austin, Republicans along party lines passed a voting rights bill, a voting bill that will now head to the House once there is a quorum, if there is a quorum. And so we're waiting that. And so you don't make a decision on the bill until it comes back from the House, goes to what we call a conference committee, and we get the final report. Then we'll know exactly what's in that bill. I think the best way to handle the situation, determine whether there's any suppressive aspects of the bill, is do a disparity study. We'll get into that a little later. But one of the biggest issues, if not the biggest issue, is the Delta variant and the governor's reluctance to allow local elected officials to do their jobs. This is a variant of first impression. And so local elected officials need as much flexibility as possible to make certain that they address the needs of our children, of our business, and also of our citizens. We know that hospitals are in dire need of staffing. Governor, allow local elected officials to do their job. You'll have some information on how you can contact the governor at the end of the Austin Report. I'll make certain that I keep you apprised of what's going on in Austin so you will have a good idea of what you need to be looking at. But I want you to remember something. In order to change government in the state, you have the keys in your hand. Just vote. This is State Senator Royce West with another edition of the Austin Report.